नमस्कार आणि येवकार तुमकां प्रुडंट मिडियाच्या आमच्या सप्तकी कार्यावळीत जागोर आणि आयची गोंय मुक्ती दिसाची खाशेली कार्यावळ जागोराची जी घेतात आमी गोंय मुक्त जालें पोर्तुगीज गेले तरी कांय भावना आशिल्ल्यो लोकांच्यो अजून भावना आसात की ज्यो भारता भितर वचपाक नाका आशिल्लें वेगळें आसपाक जाय आशिल्लें आनी त्या संदर्भांतल्यान आमी हांगा चर्चा करताले आनी आमचे कडेन हांगा 3 मानेस्त आसात आनी अंदून बाब तुमी उलयताले आनी आय स्टॉप यू बिकॉज ऑफ द ब्रेक यू आर ट्रायंग टू से समथींग ऑन दी होल थिंग की प्लेबिसायट जालो ना आनी प्लेबिसायटा वेळार कोणी लोकांनी मागलें नाशिल्लें दॅट इज वॉट दे आर सेईंग वॉट डू यू फील
What I have to say is that, in fact, the United Nations has very clearly stated that ex-colonies have to be given an option whether they wish to be joined with any mainland or with another country, or whether they wish to be independent, whether there is a demand or there is no demand. And this is the principle that should have been safeguarded as far as Goa, Daman and Diu is concerned, which has not been done.
No, as far as UN is concerned, maybe. But what I am still reiterating, that there was no such a demand because that issue never arose. I am saying so because people had taken it for granted that we would be part of the Indian Union. One. Now, in any case, that issue, as I was saying, is over.
I disagree with this point. I disagree with this point totally.
Being liberated is also a state of mind.
No, but there was another thing that there was a treaty between India and Portugal. Okay?
On
or
what? On what?
तुम्ही किती तुमच्या आर्टिकलांत कितें मेन्शन केलें
19
देयर वॉज अ ट्रीटी आनी थंय तेच एग्री जाल्यात
the
आनी यू हॅव
treaty-
सेड दॅट पोर्तुगीजांनी तुमचो विश्वासघात केलो म्हणून
The
So
treaty,
Portuguese were also traitors.
absolutely,
That is Mario.
absolutely. The treaty was signed in 1975.
Okay.
Within a question of 6 months from the time, or slightly over 6 months, because 25th of April 1975, the revolution in Portugal took place. Immediately in December of that year, Mário Soares comes and signs the Treaty of Accession. A government which had not even been elected in Portugal. So it was a provisional government which did this. And for Democrats to have done such a thing without even a whisper of a demand to say to the Indian Union, listen, we are willing to sign it.
But
Please
you
give an
expected
opportunity."
Portuguese not to sign it.
I expected the Portuguese to do this by Goa. That you ask the Indian Union, you have not given them an opportunity to voice.
So
on
तुमकां
this
कितें दिसता
particular-
कित्याक लागून तें दिली ना म्हणून?
कितें तें?
That's why Portuguese didn't ask the UN.
They would have,
The
would have
only reason,
failed.
the only reason I can see, as far as Portugal is concerned, as the new government, is that they were too interested in having business with India. And they did not care what happened as far as Goa is concerned. To them, as I said, it became a chattel. That means it is my thing which I can afford to give away. And this is the point.
तुम्ही कितें सांगता?
The Goa was treated as if it was a chattel.
see, Mario Soares was a socialist. The socialist world had rejected all these colonies. Situation of that time. And he coming into power in Portugal could not have done otherwise.
ओके म्हाका एक गजाल सांगात तुमी आतां हें सगळें हें केलें ओके तुमकां दिसलें की पोर्तुगीजांनी विश्वासघात केलो तुमकां दिसलें की प्लेबिसायटी केलें ना युएनांनी हें केलें ना आनी सगळ्यो गजाली जाल्यो ओके लोकांनी तेन्ना तसो डिमांड सारको फोर्सफुली नाशिल्लो एक लेटर बिटर सोडली जाल्यार aren't you happy with the Indian Union now after 50 years or you feel that it was a mistake?
I feel it was a terrible mistake because as a unit, as Goans, we can see down the line what is happening. We are about to disappear. Therefore, the moment Goans stop being a majority in Goa, we are finished as an entity. Whatever we may have achieved during the opinion poll is defeated by what is taking place right now. The Indian Union did not even see fit to protect us by giving us a special status, where there would have been prohibition, a rampant prohibition of sale of land, this, the other, because greed is something which is uncontrollable. And greed is now destroying Goa, and there is no mechanism in place to protect it.
See, I don't agree with this view. See, there are certain problems. But what has happened is, after liberation, we have got urbanized in a big way. That is also because of the affluence. Hundreds of crores of money has got pumped from the third five-year plan onwards into our state, we have almost achieved 100% electricity in all the villages. See, during the 450 years of Portuguese time, there was no electricity. It was well water. There was no
Electricity
colleges.
didn't exist.
There were no colleges in the state. Now, to that extent, I would say sections of people never went to school. There were sections of people could not even speak the language which they wanted. Now, from that point of view, I would say we have achieved quite a lot. In fact, I have all the figures with me, from which are at 2008 onwards. In fact, we will say that we have increased our domestic product in a big way. The consumption of electricity, consumption of water, our human index is very high. We are in fact one of the best states of the Indian Union
all
today.
these things are there, but Ayesbab, what do you feel?
No, what I feel is, this is all irrelevant. You compare Goa to Bombay. Bombay's population was 15 lakhs before war. After war, today it is 200 crores.
I know they are shouting that Marathi identity is disappearing.
gone. They are shouting Marathi identity, but why?
But that is a metropolitan city. Goa is not a metropolitan state.
No, but these are the problems of urbanization.
Urbanization,
bound to happen. Bound to happen. Wherever opportunities are there, urbanization
People
happens.
come.
Now, we will have to take care to see how we protect our
Anand Bab, याबब
identity.
कितल्यान तुमकां दिसता like what Cleopat has said.
ना हांव सांगता फुडें.
Yeah.
ह्याच खातीर आमी म्हणटाले मर्ज विथ महाराष्ट्र.
No,
कित्याक?
I
ऐका आयकपाक येना तरी सांगता. कित्याक? वी वर नियरर टू मराठी पीपल. सगळे कास्ट सिस्टम आनी हे ते आमचे पळय आहा ते महाराष्ट्र.
No, I don't agree with it. We would have got wiped out long back.
No.
If this option was taken, we would have got wiped out. We are much better off without.
What do you
with the help
think?
of Marathi.
The thing is, there is, as far as I'm concerned, with Mr. Flavian Diaz, there is no meeting point at all.
Yeah.
Because in the first place, he is not a person who believes in the identity of Goa.
Who
A
said-
person who does not believe in the identity of Goa.
Who told you I
I
have
cannot
to
talk to
believe?
him. He does not consider himself a Goan.
Who say?
What is he? He considers himself to be a Maharashtrian. He wanted Goa to be merged with Maharashtra.
Yeah.
Then what are we talking here? We are talking in two different
Today
languages.
Goan
He is not a patriot.
No, there are two
as far as
extremes here.
Goa is concerned, he is not a patriot.
There are
No,
two
no.
extremes.
Let us
here.
be very clear about this.
Today Goans are saying merge with
We are about to be finished.
Why?
See, I would say.
No. It is not Goans want to merge with Karwar. Karwar wants to merge with Goa.
Okay, why?
Okay. There's
No,
a
no,
big
even
difference.
if you take that way,
Yeah.
why?
No, that is because Karwar people are feeling threatened and their Kokuni identity is being
Under threat,
threatened.
yes.
So that's why they want to merge with
No,
Goa.
they say.
And they
No,
look
but I
at
think
Goa
I-
as big
no, no,
brother.
but I think that
we were
was-
looking, Goa was looking at one time, Dayasbab tumcha tutlan at Maharashtra is a big brother. Today Karwar is looking at Goa as a big
What
brother.
they are talking, in fact, Mr. Sandesh, is they are confirming my position. Mr. Cleopat is saying that this is the fruits of urbanization. My
Urbanization,
point
correct.
is, and this is precisely what I've been saying, that as far as the promises made prior to 1961 have not been kept.
Okay, एक गजाल सांगा मला. Oh, sorry.
The identity of Goa has not been
No,
protected.
what
and is
again
not
I'm
being
trying to say,
protected.
what I was trying to say, see, urbanization has created a problem in the sense we are seen as a land of opportunities. People come to our state, and also our elite is going out of the state.
How many
They are
have
going
gone?
to Canada, Australia, New Zealand. So it's a two-way migration that is going on.
The question is why? Why are they migrating?
Because they feel
Who
that-
has done any study
No,
to
no.
find out why is it that these
That is
people
also
are
because
going?
they feel that it's
No,
a land
because
of
there are no
opportunity for them.
opportunities for Goans.
Is Goa a separate nation solution for that?
Yes.
No.
And
Or
Goa
the-
separate
or-
nation,
or the
Zalar people will stop going abroad?
See,
They
the
were
point-
going
the
even
point is
earlier.
we have to see.
In fact, we will.
We have to see why.
Even prior to liberation.
Why is it that Goans have migrated? There are several aspects. There are several reasons for this, and one of them is that employment was not available
See,
here.
Sandesh.
Employment was the people coming from out.
Even
Let
prior
me
to liberation.
fin-
Even prior to
excuse me,
liberation.
Let me finish.
About
this
20%
sentence.
Today employment is not
moving
available.
out.
Exactly.
30%
But
was moving out.
situation is not different.
But who's getting it? Who's getting it?
So are you?
There are people who are coming from outside Goa who are getting employment in
That
Goa.
is because Goans are not doing that job. But
I do not know about that.
Goans
I'm
have
sorry.
stopped doing that
I
job.
disagree with you.
It's a fact.
I'm not talking about labor. I'm talking about educated people.
No. Educated people is hardly 20%. The major percentage
Even
is,
those 20% are not getting the jobs.
yeah. That he said urbanization. म्हाका अंतर बाबा आनी एक गजाल विचारपाय. There are different views and everybody's view should be respected. But एक गजाल म्हाका विचारपाय. जी क्लिओफातान कांय गजाली इंडेक्साच्यो सगळ्यो गजाली सांगल्यो गोंयचे हें जालें. After merging with Indian Union, are you denying that Goa is not developed at all in last 50 years?
Oh, it has developed.
And has it developed because it is merged with India, or has it developed on its own?
See, Sandesh, there is one thing which you have to consider.
Because we were a union territory for quite a long time, till 87.
That is all right.
Yeah.
The point is, being a union territory, where was a special status given to us? Was the baby taught to walk?
No.
No. We were a
specific question
baby
itlo
as
आशिल्लो.
far
I
as
just wanted to, before taking ahead, इतलोच क्वेश्चन आशिल्लो की गोंयांक इंडियन युनियना वतकर डेव्हलपमेंट जाली काय ना इतलेच. That's all.
झाली म्हणजे फायदो कोणे घेतलो?
Sandesh, take the case
ह्याचो
of
फायदो
power.
कोणे
Take the
घेतलो?
case of power. Where we will
जरी
get
तर
our power from?
आमच्या लोकांक आपणचो गांव सोडून भायर वेचे पडले जाल्यार फायदो कोणाचो जालो तो? गोंयकारांचो ओ भोवत्यांचोच? हो म्हजो विचार आहा.
तुमकां कितें दिसता
अच्छा,
फायदो
वय.
कोणाच जालो, गोंयकाराच जालो का बाकीच्याच जालो? यू एस तुमकां कितें दिसता?
हांव सांगता
तुमची गजाल महाराष्ट्रा गेल्यारच जाता आशिल्लो जाल्यार हांगा जाल्यार जायनाशिल्लो.
तशें ना. महाराष्ट्र आनी हो लागच ना. महाराष्ट्र आमी म्हणटाले महाराष्ट्र जावचे पयले
ओके आता गोंयांत
आतां आमी म्हणटा
इंडियेक रावन फायदो जालो काय ना?
जाला.
ओके
जाला.
दॅट इज युअर व्यू पॉयंट. गोवा लिबरेट जायनासतना पोर्तुगीजां कडेन जर उरिल्लो जाल्यार चड बरी डेव्हलपमेंट जावपाची काय गोवा लिबरेट जावन इंडिये भितर गेलो ताका लागून चड डेव्हलपमेंट जाली?
म्हज्या दृश्टीन 75 वर्साक 1975 वर्साक थावन प्रत्येक जी कॉलनी पोर्तुगेजाची आसली पळय ती तांकां सगळ्यांक स्वतंत्रताय मेवली. ऑटोमॅटीक
दॅट इज फायन.
तांकां आनी
That is because
कितेंच करचें पडना.
Socialist government came to power in Portugal.
I have
That's it,
last 2 minutes. My question is very specific. That question you are not answered because my time is getting over.
So yes, my point
question is very specific. गोवा सेपरेट पोर्तुगाला भितर पार्ट जावन उरिल्लो जाल्यार डेव्हलपमेंट चड जावपाची काय गोवा इंडिये भितर गेल्ल्यान डेव्हलपमेंट चड जावपाची? चड जाली.
No, I think that question cannot be answered in this fashion because I will tell you.
Yeah.
Post 1961, the development which has taken place, let us say in Macau, for instance, is phenomenal.
Okay.
Is very good.
Okay.
Post 1961. So I cannot say what type of development might have taken place post 1975 in Goa.
Okay.
But what I can say is, if Goa had been independent, we would have had a far better development than what we are
When you
having
say
today.
independent, it is a separate nation, right?
Yes, as a separate nation.
म्हाका एकूच सांगात लास्ट म्हजे कडेन तांणी सांगपाचें सांगलें म्हजे कडेन टायम सोंपला ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ दॅट आय एम सॉरी फॉर दॅट. कितें दिसता तुमकां ह्या सगळ्या गजालीचेर? जस्ट
No, I would say for 450 years we did not have electricity. And as Minish Braganza says, that the sanitation in Panjim was left to hungry pigs. I think that said a lot about it.
ओके जस्ट सामकी ब्रीफ
ना,
टायम
ना,
सोंपला.
ओके. हांव सांगता तें की
There was sewerage scheme.
इतलो प्रोग्रेस जायना आसलो हें हांव सारकें सांगता.
ओके
हिंदुस्थानांत आयिल्ल्यान प्रोग्रेस जाला. ना जाल्यार 450 वर्सां जी आसली तेन्ना पुर्तुगेज तेच करता आसले. पुर्तुगेज हांगा येवन फक्त न्हिदताले अशें म्हाका दिसता आनी कांयच करिनासले.
ओके ह्या गजालीचेर डिस्कशन मुखार करपाक येता. फर्स्ट टायम हो टॉपिक ओपन जाला आनी ताका लागून हांगा खुबश्यो गजाली डिस्कशनांतली तुमच्या मनात प्रश्न तरी तयार जाले आसतले वा कितें मतां तयार जाली आसतली. पूण सगळ्यांनी येवन आपापली डेफिनेटली कांय तरी स्टडी केली आनी त्या स्टडीचेर हें आसा. आनी सद्याक आमी कांय ना जाल्यार एक गजालीचेर हांगा एकमत आसा की आमी सगळे नीज गोंयकार आनी आमी आमची आयडेंटिटी राखून दवरपाक जाय. 50 वर्सांच्या हाजेर वेर अवर आयडेंटिटी इज स्लोली गेटिंग थ्रेटन ती राखून दवरपाची. हें तरी सभापतीक म्हाका दिसता कोणाचें कितें डिस्प्यूट आसा तशें म्हाका दिसना. तुमी तिगी जाण आमच्या स्टुडियो भितर
ताजो
आयले.
dispute आहा. ताजो dispute आहा.
No, he has a dispute on other things. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
गोंयांत तूं म्हणटा it should not even have been a state.
No, yeah, that is a
ताजेर
different thing. ताजेर आमी उलयले ती हाजे पयलीं. तुमी तिगी जाण आमच्या स्टुडियो भितर आयले आनी तुमची मतां मांडली लोकां म्हऱ्यांत ती पावयली. देखून परत एक फावट तुमचे प्रुडंट मिडियाच्या मतीन उपकार मानतात आनी आमची ही खाशेली कार्यावळ गोंय मुक्ती दिसाच्या 50 वर्सांच्या निमतान केल्ली ही खाशेली कार्यावळ आमी हांगा सोंपयतात. पळयत रावात प्रुडंट मिडिया.